For the sake of all the people you've killed, I'm going to beat you!
Hey guys, Warrior93 here, and I have some more tidbits of information relating to Dragon Ball Z Fukkatsu no F, or, you know, Revival of Frieza in English. It's some pretty interesting tidbits, and nothing more major spoiling, but more just background information that is just barely scratching the surface. So at the annual Jump Festa event that was held over the weekend, the Dragon Ball and One Piece panel reported some pretty interesting things. Now, note that these reports are from attendees, so we can trust this, but if something else comes up that is more credible than this, that contradicts this information, I'm pretty sure that this could be something else. So let's just keep an open mind about this and, you know, just dive right in. So, as a small thing, is that the recording for a dialogue has not been recorded yet. So I'm guessing from what we've seen in the trailers, it's just recorded exactly just for the trailers. So I'm in good faith that the actors and actresses will give their best jobs in the full movie. The film will apparently show Krillin as a police officer, so that should be interesting. I mean, I'm quite skeptical on how this is going to be pulled off. It's not a huge deal to me, but I wonder how Krillin, of all people, is going to be put in that position. Maybe 18, or Lazuli, if you prefer her real name, made him earn some extra cash, or any source of income at all, if he gets any, because we never actually seen Krillin have a job, because he's always been living at Master Roshi's place, and, you know, he doesn't have a job. But I think that the real question we all have is, why did he shave his head again? In the next tidbit of news, Gohan's new look is mostly explained. Okay, let me explain this. We don't really know why he has a new haircut though, but we've finally been explained on his green tracksuit that has everyone fussing about it. You know, it's very controversial, like the very minority like it, I will say that, and the majority hate it. So, here's what the article said about this. So sometime after Beerus's attack, I'm guessing that Gohan loses his clothes. How this is worded, it doesn't really make sense because he used the word subdued. But his clothes were subdued, that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna guess that Gohan loses his clothes and can't find them, because it does say that when Frieza's army comes and he can't really find them. I think that's pretty funny. But I kind of want to actually see a scene where Gohan just can't find it. He's like, oh no, something's going on, I gotta find it. And then, that would be pretty funny. The haircut, I'm going to explain my opinion on this now. I personally like this new haircut. It just looked really bad from the poster we've seen. But, you know, it actually looks like Gohan from the Namek Saga, if you remember that. So, another tidbit of news is that Frieza apparently has been training for some time. Now I'm kind of confused about this one, because they're gonna bring him back, but he has been training, but in Hell, and from what we've seen, like, I'm not sure if this is going off the anime's Hell, like the original anime, not Kai, but the original anime's Hell, where the people in Hell had their bodies. So maybe Frieza can be training there, or it's going from what we know of other worlds from the manga, where if you are not a good person, then you don't get a body at all. So, which I'm gonna guess it's kind of gonna explain the trailer. You know, you see the invasion happening, so maybe the the henchmen, that's what I was looking for. The henchmen come in beforehand, and then they get the Dragon Ball. They revive Frieza somewhere else. That's why you see it's like a totally different setting when Frieza comes in the trailer as his first form. He trains then for some time, and then they invade Earth later, and that's why you see the spaceship all come in. I think that would explain that part a little bit more. So, and the biggest news that we have is that Goku will not be turning Super Saiyan in this movie at all. Which, yes, it doesn't make sense, yet it does make sense at the same time. So, it doesn't make sense. Those points are pretty obvious. Why doesn't he turn Super Saiyan? Of course. But from what we've seen and heard from Toriyama himself, it does make sense and also kind of contradicts himself too. So, because Koyama explained about a year ago that he doesn't want Super Saiyan 2 and 3 anymore, but Goku thinks it's best to train in Super Saiyan 1. But in this news, he doesn't turn Super Saiyan 1 at all in the movie. There is going to be no appearance from Super Saiyan 1 Goku. And then when we look back at it, from when this movie was even first announced at all, that, well, the poster was revealed too, that the vast majority of us, we probably haven't noticed, but from the only screenshot we've seen, the trailer, and even the poster only had Goku in his base form. And when you think about it, in Dragon Ball Z stuff, even in Battle of Gods post, that's Super Saiyan 1 Goku. And all Dragon Ball games, it's always going to be a Super Saiyan 1 Goku on the case. And then other Dragon Ball movies, I'm pretty sure if Goku has a part in it, starting from when he went Super Saiyan 1 and over, Super Saiyan 1 Goku was always going to be on that poster. I know he was on the Cooler's Revenge poster. I think he was on Return of Cooler. I know he was on Super Android 13. I know he was on Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan, Broly the Second Coming. I know he was on, I'm trying to like name off the movies from the top of my head at this point. I know he was on Fusion Reborn, and I think Wrath of the Dragon, that was Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but that was still a Super Saiyan. I'm going to count that. Usually the Super Saiyan is like the trademark of the Z series, and we haven't, this is Z, but there's only base Goku on there, which seems kind of odd for this. But I'm kind of interested in seeing why Goku isn't turning Super Saiyan. I'm going to keep an open mind about this. Of course, I'm going to think this objectively, saying, okay, why aren't you going to turn Super Saiyan against Frieza? Because we did even see a screenshot that Goku was really beat up at some point, and looks like he can barely even move at that point. So why didn't he even turn Super Saiyan? Well, I guess we'll see in the incoming weeks. So that's all the news I have for you today. So thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like button to show your support for the channel, and subscribe to be part of the Super Saiyan Army. This has been Warrior93. Thanks for supporting my channel. Have a great day.